Hello subscribers and my dear students. As we know that we are going through the pandemic of COVID-19, so I request you to be safe at home and use all the precautions. Today I am back with another interesting video. Hope you learn from it. Let's start. Hello dear students. Today my topic of discussion is methods of costing. The fundamental principles of cost ascertainment remains the same, but the methods of analyzing and presentation of this cost differ from industry to industry. So, first method today we are going to discuss is job costing. Now, what is job costing? This method is used for tracing specific cost to individual jobs, especially where production is not highly repetitive. Okay, the cost ascertainment is for specific job or order which are not comparable with each other. This type of job costing are applicable in printing press, then automobile garages, repairs shop, etc. The second one of costing we have is contract costing. Principally, there is no difference between job costing and contract costing, but it is convenient to prepare and maintain contract accounts when large scale contract are carried out at different sites. Example, in the case of building, construction, shipbuilders, etc. A contract is a big job. It is a big job, while a job is a small contract. Third, we have cost plus costing. In some contracts, an agreed sum or percentage beside cost to overheads and profit is paid together to the contractor. This system is termed as cost plus costing, and this system is generally used where government is a contractee. It is an agreed sum or percentage besides cost to cover overheads and profit is paid to the contractor. And this system is generally used when government is contractee. Next we have batch costing. In this method of costing, a batch of similar products is considered as one job and the cost of the complete batch is ascertained. The cost of each unit is determined. And especially example is pharmaceutical companies, then brick industries. Okay, these are the examples of batch costing. Next method is process costing. In this method, a product passes through different stages, and each distinct and well defined with the output of one process becoming the input of the other. And it is desirable to know the cost of production at each stage, and here the process costing comes into light. This system of costing is suitable for chemical manufacturing industries, paint, food, exclusives or explosives, then this is soap making, etc. Okay, so this is about process costing. The next stage is operation costing. The procedure of operation costing is broadly the same as the process of process costing. Okay, but here cost unit is an operation instead of a process, and here large undertaking involve a number of operation, and it is important to compute cost of operation for each unit. And for example, this is about preparation of bicycles, and while preparation of bicycles it involves various activities like cutting steel, then molding, machinery, finishing, polishing. Okay, so this is all about operational costing. Next we have unit costing. Unit costing is also known as output costing or single costing. Under this method, cost of single product produced by a continuous manufacturing process is computed in addition to amount of each element of cost, and this method is suitable for flour mills, paper mills, cement manufacturing industries. Next method of costing is operating costing. This was operation costing and this is operating costing. It is also known as service costing. This method is employed to ascertain the cost of services rendered like transportation, electricity, etc. Okay, and the total expenses regarding this operation may be divided by number of units appropriated. Okay, next we have multiple costing. This multiple costing is also known as composite costing. Here application of more than one method of costing for the same product is done under multiple costing. The main focus is cost of different sections of production are combined after finding out the cost of every parts manufactured. For example, car motors, engine, machine, tools, typewriter, etc. Now we will discuss some costing techniques which help in managerial decision and controlling cost. Okay, now those costing methods, number one is marginal costing. Marginal costing has been defined the accounting system in which variable cost are charged to cost units and the fixed cost of the period are written off in against the aggregate contribution. Okay, so fixed overheads are excluded on the ground that in case where production varies, there is the inclusion of fixed overhead that may give misleading results. The next one is direct costing. Direct costing is the practice of charging all direct cost to operation, process or product, excluding all indirect cost to be written off against profits in the period in which they arise. Next is uniform costing. This is a technique of costing where standardized principles, methods of cost accounting are employed by a number of companies, and this facilitate inter-firm comparison and establishment of realistic pricing policies. The next one is activity based. It is activity based costing. It is a method of assigning organizational resources cost through activities. Activities here are drivers, cost drivers to the product and services. Okay, so we discussed today about job costing, contract costing, then cost plus costing, then batch costing, then process costing, then operation costing, then unit costing, then we discuss about service costing, then multiple costing, then we discuss about marginal costing, then we discuss direct costing, uniform costing and activity costing, base costing. So thank you for subscribing my channel and watching my video. Tomorrow I'll be back with another video, and if you have till not now subscribed, kindly press the bell icon and subscribe my channel for more updates.